Hi everyone, welcome back. It is time once again for Tomb of Annihilation, and that means we have our usual cast back. As you can see, of course, I'm lazy and I haven't fixed the overlay yet. We still have this fifth boy who is showing his keen smug on there, but I'll fix that and maybe expand the view of everybody else's beautiful faces soon. Next week, it'll probably be there. But for now, it's here. Deal with it. It's time for Tomb of Annihilation. Anybody have any fun news to announce? Gaming related while we're getting set up?
My copy of Yorkbork arrived.
Oh, yes.
So
Yorkbork is
I'm
good.
happy about that.
There's Roll20 support for it, too, I think, now.
Yeah, I saw that. I'm keen to give that a go.
Yeah, I would love to play some Morkbork. For those who don't know, Morkbork is just a very heavy metal induced dark fantasy, and it's supposed to be very fast paced, very brutal, very much just.
Look at this book. This thing is fucking beautiful.
Yeah, it's like it's Swedish death metal RPG, and I'm very into it.
I fucking love so many aspects of that. Like, the spellcasting fuck-up rules are so fucking awesome. First, you explode. That just happens. And then, something else happens based on a d20. Like, you can just sprout arms that... like, skeleton arms from your back that are angry and they don't act nice. Or one of them, your skeleton decides it does not want to be in your body anymore, so it tries to kill you.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, like, that sounds amazing.
Does it do like the Three Stooges poke your eyes thing?
Oh, I hope so. But in a very
I think it
metal and
would.
brutal fashion.
Yeah, it does it like with it does it with
Specifically,
it's pinky
the
and index
skeleton...
finger.
It tries to use piercing weapons or drowning because it does not want to damage itself.
That's fair. It wouldn't, yeah. And so
I am eagerly awaiting Tuesday for the full release of Valorant.
Oh, is it fully coming out now? I didn't know.
It is.
Wow, that's early.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Been doing a lot
We
of
were not expecting it.
Yeah. I fiddled with the new Warhammer Total War content release, and I don't know what it is about that game, but it really likes throwing broken armies at you very early. I played a guy who's basically the Dragon Prince, and his whole deal is he really, really likes dragons, and so he gets dragons in his army. And so every so often they're like, hey, this dragon is here, and it, you can go talk to it and potentially recruit it to be part of your army. And if you don't have enough money to just like hang out with it, you can challenge it to a fight, and you'll fight it. And so you're like, okay, I'm just gonna fight this dragon. No, you have to fight this dragon plus an army. And so it's like, oh, this particular dragon has all of these fuck you monsters on it. Good luck, basic person who just started the game. And it's like, how am I the Dragon Prince if I can't have dragons?
So what you're saying is save your gold until the dragon arrives. Even if it hinders you later.
Yeah, I mean, or be like, Chase character in Dragon Heist and just bite the pillow. But
Yeah.
it's because she had sex with a dragon.
That's how I got my kid.
Yeah. But speaking of, we are playing Tomb of Annihilation. We're not playing Dragon Heist, though we probably could do another round of Dragon Heist because that was a really, really well done game. But for now, we are here in Tomb of Annihilation, which means I should give a recap. You guys made your approach to Firefinger. It was a misty day when you made your approach, and using the cover of the mist, you were able to get inside of Firefinger without being noticed by the Terrafolk. You were able to start the ascent up to the first level without relative difficulty before, I believe, Faerun fell in the pit.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
fell in the pit and summoned the spiders.
Faerun fell into the pit after. Oh gosh, your name escapes me, Shay. Toe? Toe.
Telusha? Yeah.
Toe. Yeah, we call her Telusha. Telusha was able to easily jump the 15-foot gap, whereas Therion fell in, summoned spiders, a fight broke out. You all quickly dispatched the spiders before any lasting damage was done, ascended up a chimney to the second level, where you found another room, this time inhabited by a nest of sturges. There were talks of stealthing people stealthed ahead. Zandala did not hear any of this discussion because it was done stealthily, and simply fireballed the room of sturges, including Therion, who had turned into a spider. You all set up a camp, took a quick break, and then resumed climbing under the cover of night. Now that the mist had dissipated, at that level, you guys were quite high up. It didn't break the canopy. From here, you all set out trying to traverse this ledge here. It's a very narrow-looking ledge despite the map, and as you were scooting your way across, daisy-chained together, was when the Terrafolk finally took notice of you and began a defensive assault against you all trying to get in to their territory. Chained as you were, they weren't able to pick you up individually, but they quickly figured out that they could lift the entire group of you and just throw the entire group off the ledge because there were more than enough of them to grapple you. This resulted in Valkyrie cutting her end because she was assigned to be the anchor, and while she is quite strong, she did not have the strength to anchor 5 other people, and thus left you all to your fate while defending the entrance of the cave. It quickly became apparent that the Terrafolk were going to just let the 5 of you fall before Toe was able to throw the grappling hook and secure her side, while Zandala simply flew, much to the Terrafolk's surprise. Azaka, Toe, and Cass continued to fight off the Terrafolk, holding them aloft, while Therion and Valkyrie fought them from the ledges, and eventually Zandala was just done with their shit and rained icy hail onto a group of them before Cass and the others could be overwhelmed. And now we resume with 2 people hanging from the ledge still, very much tied. Toe, if I could have an athletics, please. You are still technically considered raging.
Rawr. Wow.
Well, you don't fall, so climbing with the rope is incredibly easy. And so I need one for Azaka, who does not rage but is quite strong. Ha! She also climbs. So the 2 of you are back on the ledge. The 4 of you gather around the end of this cave entrance. Zandala very much has Cass in her arms because she didn't need her arms to fly. She just kind of Peter Pan flies. No propulsion necessary. It just happens. And so she drifts over to the edge and sets Cass down gently and smiles and is like, "There you go, friend. Don't worry. You're safe now." We can't hear you.
You were
I
muted.
was muted.
You were muted.
I don't know why I did that. So Cass looks flustered for a moment and like looks away and is just like, thanks.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that was real scary there for a moment. They were gonna drop you all the way down.
Yeah, they were. That would have been good.
I'll teach you how to fly sometime.
That would be helpful. Yeah.
Mhm.
We go to any other tall places.
Hopefully not, but you never know.
good.
And we
you
have
knew
a whole jungle. What were you saying?
It is good you knew how to fly, and it is good we had a few good anchors.
Mm-hmm. Yes, good thinking with the anchors, because I would not have been able to hold all of us up.
Do I see a rope dangling?
You want to make a perception check to see that far around? Not sure why Toe would think to look at the rope, but yes, you can
I was
attempt to.
more asking if it was obvious that it was
No,
there.
it's not obvious. You've got 3 people in front of you. So I would say probably it's disadvantage because you're not looking for anything in particular. So no, you don't see anything yet. Faerun and Cass, however, it's right in front of you, and there is very much a cut rope where the line between Valk and Cass should be.
I don't suppose that was the Terra folks doing.
You saw it happen.
You did technically
No,
see it happen.
not at all.
Well, we're fortunate that there was an impressive rescue attempt on behalf of Zandala over there.
I do my best.
Well, nice to know we can trust our teammates.
I'm just like...
Some of them. And Zandala just keeps going.
I'm like, I was here too, okay.
They're often... Okay. Azaka is like, yes, you did very well. We would have fallen to our deaths if you did not anchor it.
I'm glad you are safe. All safe.
I'd imagine none of the Terra folk corpses landed up here that would have all fallen down.
Oh no, sir. Not at all. They fell all the way down. All 160 feet to the ground.
Curse splat.
So, I recommend we keep moving.
It is
I
not.
agree.
That was
They are going to notice that those 6 do not come back quickly.
Do you happen to know how many there were, Azaka?
No. No, I do not know.
Okay.
Do you happen to know where this mask would be?
Very, very likely at the top of their nest.
Of course.
1 second. So what I need, just like we did when you first stepped out, I need everybody to roll me a d6. Only a bad thing will happen on a 1.
Oh, that's good. I rolled a 2.
Hey!
Hey!
So, Zandala slips, starts to go over the side. She needs to make a dexterity check. Wow. She does one of these where she wobbles and then remembers she can fly and just steps out. It's just like, alright. And so she just kind of floats over on this side.
Well, is Cass near her right now?
She kind of went ahead, but she could float back.
Okay.
And
Because I was gonna say. Oh.
no,
sorry.
go ahead.
I was just gonna say, just for our peace sake, Cass would have probably when they noticed her wobbling, tried to grab, but then when she noticed that she could fly, they tried to play it off as if it was something else, just
No!
Quick nose wipe.
yeah. Gotta clean my hair, make sure it's brushed.
Yeah, Zandala and her pseudo-dragon do just a quick aerial loopy-loop and then floats back, and she kind of drifts her way back to Cass, and she's like, do you want me to carry you up?
No thanks.
Alright. And then she kind of flutters off. Whoosh.
Therian's holding against the wall and like shimmying across the ledge, then he realizes, why am I doing this the sucker way? And then he's going to wild shape into another spider.
I've got to make this spider thing work.
It has a wall climb, of course.
Yeah, no, like I'm not teasing you about using the utility side of it. It's just that, like, this poor spider keeps getting smushed. I like it. Yeah, wall climb it, dude. So once everybody moves forward, there's a ladder on this side of the map.
Just for like sturdiness, can I use my miner's pick just to like hold it into the wall as I'm going?
No.
Is that something I missed last time? The stone's not stone, or it's not stone?
Well, no, it's because a miner's pick is meant to break away stone. It's not like the climbing axe.
Okay.
It's literally the big pickaxe you see in old timey.
Okay, never mind then.
Or it might
Fine.
even be. Is it just a mining pick, or is it like an
It just
archaeologist?
says it's an archaeology. It came with my archaeology stuff.
Mining.
So I was picturing it being let me see. Hold on.
Like, I'm trying to see if there's like a tiny archaeologist one.
Yeah.
Oh, there is like a tiny archaeologist pick hammer. So I don't think that it's gonna work quite the way you want it to, because again, it's meant to chisel and not actually stick in.
I was thinking more for
like hooking onto stuff and using it. Yeah.
For I guess like yeah.
I could see the reasoning for it, but since you weren't here, this is what Firefinger looks like from the outside. Is there a handout version of it? Let me see if there's a... there's a handout. Okay, so this is... Oh, that's the zoom out. So this is what Firefinger looks like as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
And you're on the third set of ladders here.
Okay.
So there's a ladder to climb. You don't necessarily need the pick. The climbing DC is not difficult. The only thing is it's an old looking ladder. So I don't think you want to try and maneuver climbing a ladder with the pick, but you have everybody else, helping you climb.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, so we brave the Sturges. So one is when bad things happen. Okay, is everybody ready to go up?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
Alrighty. So this ladder is surprisingly more sturdy than the one before it. So traversing is not difficult, which means we jump to a new section of the map.
Oh, gotta move my sheet.
Yeah, I'll reposition everybody once we get there. Let's see. Let me go over here. All right.
So currently,
Bear with me a second. Who's going up first?
I'm in the front unless someone who's got other means goes ahead.
Faerun will just wall climb up at the same time as Lucia.
Yeah. So I got you there. Zandala's not part of this climb list. Sokka, probably Cass, and then Val.
Yeah, I'm not first. I know that.
You're not first. You're last.
I'm also not.
Well, I'm last, but
yeah.
All right. So this is the next level. So Toe, you would be here. Zaka would be making their way up like that and that. And the two of you are climbing separately. Ooh, and stealth rolls. I like it. Zaka will roll her stealth. Yep, that's about as much as I expected. Zandala will try to be stealthy while flying. Yeah, okay. These two are not good for your group dynamic of stealth. Alright, so you have climbed now to 240 feet above the ground. The ladder clinging to the west face of the spire connects to this level to the one below. There are sounds coming from inside of the cave. It sounds like very primal grunts and bird screeches mixed in with common phrases. And they seem to just be discussing amongst themselves what to do for dinner tonight.
Surprise round, everyone?
Sure.
Okay.
Faerun Spider's going to, like, just walk upside down onto the ceiling and kind of shift ahead.
Faerun Spider.
How light is it in here, by the way?
There would be light coming from that alcove, which is why you're able to see. There is a large bonfire emanating light from that southern alcove.
Plus, spiders have blind sight out to 10 feet, too.
Well, then you're sensing everything out to 10 feet on top of being able to see.
Faerun Spider will kind of
Is
turn
that-
around and
Is that blind
Look at-
sense only connected to webs? Because I think that's how they actually work. But,
we do have web sense. While in
Oh.
contact with a web, the spider knows the exact location of any other creature in contact with the same web.
gotcha.
But
Yeah, 'cause
we
they feel
have
the-
just 10 feet of blind sight as well.
Yeah, because that's how they know that they got food stuck in there, is because they can feel the vibrations on it and shit. So that's okay. So, what is the plan for the approach then?
Theory Spider's going to turn to Lucia and be like, point with two arms, like, pretty much pointing right there.
I'm getting ready to charge in once everybody is in position.
Yeah, everybody's up. You guys can squeeze onto that ledge.
Okay. So are we doing this the same way before, where we do initiative and they just don't
That
get a
is
turn
the
for
way
it?
the rules are done. Yes.
Let's do it.
Yes, Theory Spider is going to pounce.
Remember to click my token.
Yeah. Make sure your token is selected when you roll your initiatives.
Hey, under 10 again.
Alright.
That's awesome.
Jeez.
Wait, well, there it is. Okay.
Spider
It's like, wait,
Therian's gonna get to do something before he's popped.
Yeah. Compared to, like, the fucking nat 1 I rolled last round.
Yeah.
I rolled a nat one this time. We switched.
Yeah. Alright. So, with that being said, you guys definitely do have the drop on them. Zandala, low roll is just like the rippling in the wind because she's flying. And Azaka's is masked by the rest of you all, making a group effort to get up there stealthily. So, Therion, you have the first pounce, sir.
Yes, Therion, or Spider Therion rather, is going to shift to here. And fucking pounce on that one right.
Oh. So, when you cross over into this side, what you end up seeing are four hunched over, much more wrinkly and gray complexioned looking terrafolk. They don't have that kind of greenish hue of the others, but they look much older than the ones that attacked you from the ledges. And is there any descriptions? One. So they have a large bonfire, chatter, it's hot and smoky in here, and they are carving grisly totems from the bones of their enemies. Oh, well, here I was trying to make them sound nice, but no, they're just dicks. Kill them. Yeah, so they're doing carving stuff, and it's nice and toasty. And yeah, you definitely get the drop on them.
Contribute to the tribe, so we just make toys out of the bones.
Yes, and so he needs to make a con save. Shabushki. Alright. Poison.
That's the full 10 damage.
Yes. And it looks like it really hurts.
Then Therion Spider is going to shift into this little alcove.
And then he skitters away. Cass.
Yeah. Would I remember when I looked up in my, because I have notes written down about Terra folk, but did they have any weaknesses from my book that I know of? Or
No discernible weaknesses. They are just large monstrous creatures. Yeah, they don't have any. They don't have any advantageous weaknesses. They die just like any other man.
All right, cool. Just double checking. Yeah, I didn't have a note, so I was like, I think I'm going to.
Following the trend of last session, I'm in a perfect fireball position, guys.
I was debating on doing a firebolt, but I was just like, wait, I have people in front of me.
No, firebolt is fine. You can't fireball.
Yeah.
Fireball got him last time.
Yeah.
Would I be able to? This is just like a D&D rule thing. Would I be able to tell who do you call it? The girl, the guide girl. I forgot her name already.
Azaka.
To step to the side real fast so I can shoot this.
You don't have to worry about hitting your allies for aiming. You can just fire.
Okay, cool.
You know, unless you roll a natural one.
Yes, unless
Yeah.
you roll a natural one, and then all bets are off.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot a firebolt in there.
At this one? The physical
Yeah.
one? Okay.
Yeah, the one because I can only see the tip of one.
Yeah.
I can only see this guy right here.
Well, that's the spider.
Oh.
Spider theory.
Whoa, then I can see this guy.
Yeah.
I thought that was a part of a wall. We're good. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. And then what I roll, or do I just do it?
You just roll.
Ah, I click on it. I'm getting in the hang of things again. Sorry.
12. A 12 will hit. Please roll
Cool.
damage.
Then I click that little thing down there.
And it goes, "Rah!" and it burns up and dies.
Killed one. Woo!
Killed it. And Zandala whizzes past you guys and is like, nice one. And then she comes over here and she's like, all right, you bird brains, time to die. And she takes out a machine gun. No.
Flaming fists.
That's a
Conveniently
artificer
catching
ability.
Therian too.
She does create a 4-inch diameter sphere and she hurls it into the room. It is not a fireball. It is in fact a chromatic orb. And so I have to...
Oh, jeez.
So it is will hit, and oh, she chooses which one. She chooses fire because, yeah, it's probably her signature element. So this ball of fire rolls in, strikes one in the back corner, and there's another scream of anguish as Zandala shoots through. So,
Okay, I'm going to rush. Oh god, I don't want to be between them. If
How many
I'm,
were there again? Sorry.
you would have no idea.
yeah,
Cool.
if I am right here, am I? And it's hard to see with everything overlapping. Am I still adjacent to that one?
You have no idea.
Move to the side if you need to.
What? No, I can't. There's not enough room. I just want to know if like this one's. Oh, that's better. Oh yeah. No, I'm fine. He's not next to me. And I will attack this one. I will do so recklessly.
Gasp. Gasp. Yeah.
Oh, I'm not raging, so just 9.
Oh, okay. Just 9. Yeah, you didn't climb the ladder angry.
I mean, I might have.
You might have. So
She
9.
just stomped up the ladder.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna climb it, but I'm not happy about it. All right. It
Feet,
doesn't.
five, four, four.
It does
We
not
look
go
and
down.
It's just broken.
Sorry, that's what one of my kids would do every time she was angry. She'd go, fee, five, four, bum.
Oh, and you know what?
Aw.
Faerun, I apologize, but there should have been an attack of opportunity when you skittered past.
Yeah, that's
No.
understandable.
Actually, no. This guy's got a corner here, so technically not. You're fine.
Cool. My spider might live through a single turn.
Zaka comes in. She jumps over here. She slashes with her scimitar. Hey.
Dang.
She finishes off the one you hit. Blop. And then turns to face it. Valk. Come on, let's get them all. Let's get them all. Big
Can't
hits.
see shit.
Hit it with a guiding bolt. It only has about 12 HP. I believe in you.
I only have one spell slot. I am not wasting it. How far did I move? 5, 10, 15. I'm going to Crow the Dead.
Ah.
So,
Hits.
19.
It has not taken damage, so it will be the 3.
Oh.
And then I'm going to use the rest of my movement to go over here.
Okay. So now that this is the only one who lived, I will add his initiative on at 9. So there's a good chance it probably doesn't get to act. Faerun.
Yes, the spider is going to skitter in on the roof, going straight over everyone and
You don't
finding
you don't
little
leapfrog
room
their
to
hair.
actually. Yeah. Can I occupy the same space if I'm technically
You're on
clinging
the
to the roof?
ceiling. Yeah. You're good.
Sick.
You're
Gonna
also...
move above Azaka.
You're also
then
tiny, aren't you? Or are you small?
It's a giant wolf spider, so medium beast.
Oh, then let me double check the height, because
It should be able to.
It should be able
it's a
to, 'cause
smaller
they're-
size category.
well, it's a medium spider. It's that size, so it's a medium spider.
Yeah, but the Terrafolk are large.
Yes, and that's what I was getting at. Is you should be okay because the large terrafolk can fit in here comfortably.
Yeah,
Well, not
good point.
comfortably. They're kind of squeezing, but yeah. Anyways, you're good.
Sweet. Dang.
Not that good though. That would have been some sweet damage.
Yeah, it would
Ooh,
be.
yeah. 12
Those,
poison.
those spiders hit hard.
They just gotta get through that con. Yep.
And I don't want to take an attack of opportunity, so I'm just going to sit there on the ceiling.
Sure. Chaos.
I creep in. So like
Fireball.
here.
Fireball.
And then I shoot that guy with a firebolt again.
Hell yeah, fireball.
Very
Natural
That
20.
might do it.
Roll that damage.
Yep.
Yep.
Does it.
It
Another one!
it rocks out in pain and then falls over dead. Valk, give me a perception check real quick.
Alrighty. I'm decent at those.
Mm-hmm.
10.
You butt booped yourself before listening?
I did. I booped myself before I looked around.
Oh. Well, this wasn't looking around, this was listening, so.
So, well then, no guidance. It's still just a 9.
Alright. So here. It's not hard to hear. There is like a muffled noise coming from around the corner here.
Coming from where?
Around the corner. On this side.
I will go see what the noise is.
Is everyone alright?
I'm
The
as
spider
you-
just raises 2 hands.
rounding the corner,
High
Val.
five the spider.
Rounding the corner, Val, you end up seeing that there is a prisoner captured in this cave system. It is a large humanoid bird person. They are bound at their feet at their wrists, and their wings are tucked in and tied back as well. They, despite the token, they actually have very vibrant-looking macaw feathers in like the blue, reds, purples, greens. But this is an Aarakocra.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't switch that token out, because that is much more majestic than the shitty base token they're using.
I'm gonna yell out, "We have a prisoner!" And I'm gonna I'm gonna take out my dagger and at least cut the ropes around his beak, so he can talk,
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
squawk, whatever they do.
I'll move forward then.
I just gotta double check some information on him.
Ooh, shivers.
Shivers.
Yeah.
Is it cold?
No, it's not cold. It was. My ears get tickled.
Yeah.
Nah, you know what? While I'm at it, I'm just gonna cut all of his ropes.
Okay.
If he attacks us, he attacks us.
So it's interesting because he's supposed to divulge some information, but it also doesn't list that the Aarakocra speak common, so I'm not sure how I'm supposed to go about this, because every other iteration of this game I've seen, they've had them speak common, so I might just disregard the Aarakocra entry and go with what's written here. When you end up cutting his beak and you start cutting more of him free, he gives a very dry, raspy, thank you for your help.
I'm gonna give him some water.
Thank you, that is much better.
Oh, wow.
I am grateful for your intervention. I am Nafir. I hail from the land Kirsabal.
Fear. I am Delucia, and these are my companions. The one who's helping you is sorry,
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie.
Valkyrie,
Who's this?
I see you carry a raven spirit with you. I am grateful for your intervention.
Shouldn't have people locked up that shouldn't be.
They were not locking
Unless
me.
you should be.
They were not locking me up. They were keeping me here until they grew hungry.
Do they do that often?
Yes, they eat flesh.
We are here on behalf of our friend Azaka to recover something that belongs to her. If you are here, then we are happy to set you free. Do you think will you return on your own, or is there any way you might be able to help us?
I am in no condition to fight, nor do I have my weapons. I keep trying to say Aarakocra. The Terrafolk, when they ambushed me, they discarded my tools. I do know that there are 8 of them at the top of the spire. You will have a battle ahead of you. I will return to Kirsabal, and I will petition my leader, Ajara, to reward you in kind if you make your way there. They will know of your heroics.
Do you need a weapon for the way back?
No, the Terrafolk congregate at Firefinger alone, and, well, the ledges and spires of the mountains, but Kirsabal is not near any of their territory. I will be safe if I fly low and fast.
You said they took your tools. What types of tools?
I am a scout. I ride the winds and search for dangers that would do harm to my people.
Would you like them back if we find them?
No, I can find others. They are merely property.
Kirsabal, is this a city, a town?
Kirsabal is a town, a settlement, as it were. It is built into the side of a cliff. It used to belong to the Chultan people, but has long since been abandoned. Now my people dwell there.
If we show you a map, can you point us where it is?
Gladly, as I said, I seek my leader will reward you for your heroism.
What was your leader's name again?
Ashara.
Ashara?
And I'm going to flip us over to the map. Whoop.
Yes, and I will pull it out of my bag.
And what was his name?
His name is
Didn't you say it was like
Nafir.
Nadir?
Nafir.
Nafir? Okay.
Nafir. And so, he gestures to a point on the map that coincidentally is already marked. If you continue to the southeast, you will find us past the river.
Where are you pointing us to?
Kirsabal.
Ah. Could you tell us anything about the other places in that area? Anything that's not already here?
Yes, I think I could do that. Let's see.
Or anything in general on this map that's not already here?
He kind of smirks. He says, I would be careful while you traverse the jungle. While it is safe to fly overhead, down below is very dangerous, and my people do not venture there very often. Hordes of undead will start to crop up the deeper you go inside. If you follow the river, you may eventually find Nangalore.
And what's that?
Bangalore?
Nangalore, one of the human cities. It is a ruin now, but we do not go there very often. It is dangerous.
Oh, those dang humans. Sorry.
There is also a port. We air quotes as he says port, not too far. Port Castigliar. Not many people are there, but there are those with the brand of fire on their chest that dock there.
Ah,
The flaming fist people. Yes?
Yes, they are no friend of ours. We avoid them and they avoid us.
Apparently they're not a friend of ours as well.
And not far from here, of course, are the ruins of Mesro.
So I'm actually looking to go there soon.
And you would just continue east. It will not be far before you hit the coast. It is on the river Orlung before the coast. You'll find it. Just before Ataz Wahaha.
why'd you laugh?
I did not. We are a Krokra, are a serious people. There is no word for laughter. Besides that one.
What brings you so far from home?
I was scouting before I was assaulted by or ambushed by the Terrafolk.
Do you need a ration to hold you over on the way back?
No. My feathers are strong. I will travel fast.
All right.
And are there any, no, never mind. I already think I know the answer.
You might as well ask. You never know.
Indeed. The only foolish questions are the ones not asked.
Are there any dangers we should look out for?
Several.
That you could...
And he starts to walk towards the exit.
That's what I thought.
No, but seriously, what were you gonna say? Finish saying.
No, I was gonna just literally, are there any dangers you could think of, like, just off the top of your heads that would be a common thing for us to come across when going to the specific places?
Beware the dinosaurs, and the undead, and the undead dinosaurs. I have spoken. And he just heads off. Whoosh.
Right, there are 8 more.
I wanted to go, before we continue on up, I want to make a quick look around in here and see if there's any valuable tools or anything that I might be able to claim.
Absolutely.
Do you want perception or investigation?
Yes.
Okay. 21.
21. You see a number of those really bad carvings that they were doing with their claws. There are plenty of bones, unidentified meats, some earthen jars of water. Probably not quality drinking, since they probably drink straight out of them. But nothing of value within here.
I'm considering cleaving off one of their heads and wearing it on the way up so they don't notice me first.
Okay.
Nah, I'm not gonna do that.
Alright.
I would like to take a few of the bone carvings.
Absolutely. Roll me a d10.
Okay.
See how many of these are not serviceable. Oh yeah, so you're able to gather up 7 dried bones, some of them in various states of whittling and carving into finished totems. Most of them still are stained with humanoid dried blood or bits of flesh that they haven't sheared off completely, but they are shaping them into like little like figurines of like horrified faces or other terrafolk iconography. But yeah, you are very much touching dead adventurer bones and stuff.
For archaeology.
For science.
I would take out some of my my cleaning stuff and start cleaning them off as we're walking.
You spray some Lysol on it and feel much better.
I want to look around for a way up.
My brother's calling me, so I'll be
Chimney.
muted.
You see that this chimney has a 50-foot ascension to the pinnacle of Firefinger. Sandala looks especially eager to start climbing, and she says, "We are almost there."
Should I take point then?
You have
Sounds
so
like we
far.
should finish this climb.
So once everybody is ready, I will take once more climb checks.
And as everybody starts going up the chimney, I'll go last again and cast guidance on everybody.
Is Spider going first or me?
Spider will go first, as he doesn't have to roll. He'll just focus on stealth.
And make me a stealth check, sir.
With the
Oops,
D4.
that should actually be a 26.
Oh,
I rolled my stealth, not my spider stealth.
excuse me, 26. Okay.
Fuck, where'd he go?
Yeah, he's gone. He skitters.
Alright. Yeah,
Climbing check.
15.
Yes, we'll need athletics. Oh, excuse me.
Oh shit. No wait, that was acrobatics.
That was acrobatics.
It still would have been bad though.
Yeah, but do roll your guidance. See if it gets any better.
Yeah.
How do I do that again? I'm sorry.
It's
just
a D4?
Actually,
Okay.
you don't need to because you're not going to make it
Yeah.
with that. Sometimes they're lower, but this one's fairly high.
Yeah. And it actually would have been less than that because I have a 0 in athletics.
Yeah.
So it would have just
So-
been a 1.
Would have just been a 1. Yeah. So Cass is not able to get through. At this point, Zandala is just like, "Here, let me help," and she floats up with you Superman style. Actually, it's not even Superman style. She hugs you very close because it is a tight squeeze. And so the two of you just kind of elevator up without any difficulty. I do need stealth checks from everybody but Cass, because Andala is going to stealth because she's the one carrying you. Yeah, that figures. Okay. Sokka will climb. Oh my
I mumble
god.
it, thanks.
17 stealth.
I need to roll her. Okay. And so then she gets 2d4. So Azaka has a 15 stealth, and she makes her climb eventually. Okay. Okay, well.
I gotta zoom out.
Alright, so Spider Therion comes out first. And so what I will tell will pertain. What was the total marching order here? I know Toe's next. Valk is last.
I'm with Zendala.
Zendala will go next. Okay, so like that. Okay. So, blurb here, bear with me. The spire's pinnacle is flat and roughly 40 feet square. The edges are crumbling away. It wouldn't be safe to stand too close to any of them. Vines and low brush grow in profusion. Bones and scraps of meat from dozens of creatures are scattered everywhere. A crumbling stone tower rises another 30 feet above the northern corner of the platform. A roaring flame floats in the air, hovering above the tower. Tumbled debris from the tower is heaped around the foundation. 3 humanoid creatures with needle-like beaks and leathery wings are worrying the last shreds of flesh from well-chewed bones near an open doorway into the base of the tower. Oh, well, good layout there, guys. 1, 2, 3. Base of the tower. Yeah, they're chewing on the bones at the base of the open tower. These 3 are hanging out. I said 8. There's not even 8 up here. You know what? It's fine. 6 was hard enough last time. Alright, so Spider Therion gets up.
I mean, half of them dove us, so.
Well,
Yeah.
that is unrelated. But yeah, it's fine. There's 6 on here. But 6 is more than enough.
So this is like an open area?
This is very much an open area, so the real question is, what is Toe's decision when she sees that there is nowhere to hide once Spider Therion skittered off?
I'll add to that.
Hmm?
Also seeing that where to hide, he realizes the surprise attack is probably going to fail the moment anyone but him is up. So he's just going to prepare, probably get up and then skitter to there, then wait for Toe to get up before attacking this bottom right.
Well, I'm gonna stay low and wait for everyone to catch up as I get closer. So once they're all like right behind me, then I'm gonna spring it, and hopefully we can make use of our movement before running out of.
Did anybody roll under a 12 for their stealths?
I didn't. I was like 20 something. 23. I was 23.
I think only Zandala, so that's fine. Zandala is going to be the one who alerts them, so I'm going to say Azaka was ahead of her, just to make this easier. So the 3 of you, Therion, Toe, and Azaka, are able to get up without being noticed. As soon as Azaka and Cass float up, they're going to get spotted, but you guys don't know that. So I will give you a chance to move into position. Azaka is going to jump over here and press herself up against the wall.
I will do.
I think I'm just going to stay there and link it for that surprise attack.
Is it possible for me to get here then and get flank, or?
You will need another stealth roll because you will no longer be in a hidden spot.
Okay. In that case, can I move here then without being noticed?
you will need to make another stealth because you will no longer be in a hidden spot.
Okay.
And to reinforce that, I do need to roll Azaka's. Okay.
I'll just land to. I'll hit that one then.
Okay. Yeah. That's fine.
All right.
All right. Are the three of you acting now before anybody else gets out, or are you going to let Azaka pop up, or Zandala pop up, not knowing that she is going to alert them?
I was hoping because I know like as soon as we're out in the open, it's off. I was hoping that.
You were just going for it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I knew that their movement's gonna come up and.
All right. That's fine. So the three of you, two of you make attacks. I'm assuming. Just tell me which ones you're going for, and I'm gonna have Azaka roll as well. We don't need to do initiative because it's only gonna be the three of you.
I'm gonna try to focus this one down since it's right next to the hole.
Yep, so.
All right. Azaka will line up a bow shot as well because that makes perfect sense.
Rage. Oh, okay.
Big oof.
Hey, I like it.
18, 20 damage.
20 damage. I need to do their con.
Do you want to take that natural 20 or that natural 20?
Yeah, you want the natural 20?
Can I bank one of those natural 20s?
No, in fact, you cannot. So.
Roll one more to see if you execute him.
Yeah, for the fuck of it, why not? Alright, so that's 11, 20, 30. So this one immediately goes down. It screeches in pain, falls off the side. This is when I'm gonna scoot you up here because you need to move in. This would be when the two of you come up. She drops you. Oh God, she drops you over here. It's like there's no good spot to put you down.
Can I use my movement to get?
No. Well, yes.
Like I would have.
No, go.
Okay.
Therion, you have a chance to move.
Yeah, Therion will try and get her over to you.
So Zandala is going to hover off to the side. Now we roll initiative because they are very much aware of everybody.
So you said in the description that we're able to tell that like the edges are not that sturdy, right?
Yes, but she
Okay.
actually she probably would have put you because there's no safe place to put you around
Yeah.
there. So she put you in the safest spot she could think of. And she's hovering over the edge. I was like, there's no good spot. She put you in the
Yeah.
safest one. Yeah.
Cass would say,
Or-
it's not that sturdy here, so make sure you're ready to catch just in case.
Don't worry, I'll catch you.
You know, last time I played Tomb of Annihilation, the wizard fell to her death.
Oh. I think the last time we played, the wizard also fell.
Almost
The
fell to her
paladin
death.
fell.
The paladin did fall. I think I just got knocked out up here. Okay, is that everybody? Zandala with the nat one this time.
Good for me.
Alright, a Petrifocus first.
Actually, that should be me.
Oh, it should be you. You're right. Are there any other ties? It does not appear to be.
Yes,
210.
2 tens?
210.
So you.
My initiative is a 3.
Well, you players go before NPCs, so that's why we always double check that. Toe, you have the lead.
I want to try burning this one down. I'd like to use that banked natural 20 we talked about.
Oh, okay. Well,
Right. Rah! 19.
19 will still hit.
And then. Yeah. As I'm running by, I just arc it, clipping its arm wingling thingaling.
Wingling ding. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you cut it for 9 damage. Oh, and you know what? I'm gonna change up this music. Hold on. Because we need something epic.
Suck of Cass dive before I actually get the art back.
do like the suggestion that tomorrow be a beach episode. That'd be funny.
I can't do that without Aldragos.
That's fair. Aldragos would have a mankini.
Like, if Aldragos is there, then I'm all for it.
A little flashback beach episode.
Or a flash forward.
It's not.
Am I still in the hole?
No, you would have climbed out. What's this one? I want this one up. I want this one now. Why does it keep doing the wrong one? Damn it.
I hear it.
I'm trying to turn down the other one.
Oh.
Alright, there we go. So Toe goes, Terrafolk. One of the Terrafolk goes, rah, and comes out this way, and it's going to get you. Coming from behind, and lights, natural 20, long, 21 to hit. Alright, so with the flank, it comes in, you will take, before reduction, that will be a 13, an 8, and a 4.
Got it.
12 all up after reduction.
Yep, that worked.
Yeah. Spider Therion.
Spider Therion is going to try and finish up the one below you.
I don't know about that.
If he gets his con save, I think he survives just.
He still survives. Not just, but very hurt.
Some real bad damage right there.
Alright. Anything else?
Then Spider Therion is going to skitter.
Skitter over there. Okay.
Over to the
Terrible. This one jumps over and is going to go launch an attack on Valk. Right. It does not have flanking, so that's an 11. Claw, 20 for 5.
That'll hit.
And then another claw, that will miss.
Nope.
Alright, so you get raked across with his sharp talons for 5. This Terrafolk is not able to get out with its companion blocking the entryway.
Yep, bottleneck him.
No, it is in fact bottlenecked. Valk, there are 2 Terrafolk near you and Cass precariously on the ledge. Good thing it hadn't taken notice of her yet.
Which one just attacked me?
This one, the southern one.
Don't want to take an attack of opportunity, but okay. I am going to.
If you shift to your left, you could do your AoE without provoking.
And
Here?
the one on the left might be kind of low, so you might be able to finish him off.
That would be
Yeah, because that's what I was gonna do. Word of Radiant.
Alrighty. And those are wisdoms? Cons. Okay. They've
Cons.
been rolling really bad on their cons. Let's see if this keeps going. Hey, there's one. And delay? Okay. Your DC was 13, so they both
13.
take damage. Nice.
They both take 5 radiant damage.
5 radiant damage. That one is not.
Although it looks like necrotic damage.
It's a puff of feathers.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they both take damage. The one on the western side looks really hurt, but not dead yet. This one.
I imagine the radiance is kind of like this, like darker colors can be bright, just like this really vibrant kind of.
Yeah, it's like a
Purple
black,
black.
with like a silver, like making it bright.
Yeah.
It's like the skin just burns away.
Okay, so he's just beefier. So one in the back hefts up a javelin and lines it up with Valk after watching that radiant, and it's going to chuck it through its allies. It's a 16 to hit.
Nope.
Breaks
Does not
off.
hit.
Yep. This wood and bone javelin cracks off your armor, and that is all he can do. Another Terrafolk. This Terrafolk is going to attack Toe as well, using advantage. 1, 2, 3, 19.
Yes.
Okay.
So
It's 12, 18
Got it.
before reduction.
I'm looking real bad.
Yeah. Cass, you see that Toe is getting swarmed, but your allies are busy fighting and doing a great deal of damage. And I also remembered to put the companions on the initiative this round. They're just dead last.
Okay. You said this guy looks.
Yeah,
Bad,
that
right?
one looks real bad.
I should have firebolt at it.
Alright.
No, first I want to move there, so I'm not quite on the edge.
Alright. I will tell you that you are in melee with this one, though.
Never mind.
Yeah, like, Cass would know that she would be getting dangerously close to
Yeah.
that one. Like, it is unfortunately the safest place you can be right now.
Yeah. I'll have to. I don't know if this would be a mistake. I'll have to trust on Zendala.
Why would it be a mistake? She saved you before.
I said I don't know if it will be. Okay, yeah, I'll just do that.
Well, good thing you guys didn't stop to rest. She still has some duration left. 10 will
you
not
could
hit.
actually use Important to replace that 5 with it
That is true.
with
You
your
can.
10, giving you a 50.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
That is what you bank those portents for, and are you going to do that?
Yeah.
Alright, so it goes from a miss, time rewinds slightly, you adjust your aim, and then you hit. Roll damage. For 8,
Very nice.
it had 7 HP left. Ah, it goes
Nice.
down. Alright. Anything else for your turn?
No, I don't think there's anything else I can do.
Alright. Azaka kind of like growls and she's like, "Where's my mask?" and takes out her scimitar and she's going to attack the one in the doorway. Swoosh. That's 22 to hit and she cuts it for 7. Zandala will fire on this one.
Is it literally fire?
What's that?
it
She
gonna
might
be
do another
literally
chromatic
fire?
orb, yes. She's going to chromatic orb, and she's going to send another ball of fire. That is a 12, which hits. Hey, all right. So another small ball of fire collides with this creature, striking it very hard. Not enough to kill it, but it is not having a good time. So, you are very, very hurt.
Yes, I am. Arrgh. I'm going to. Do I shift and get advantage?
Sure do.
Why wouldn't you?
I mean, my only concern is that I would move away from our healer.
She's doing fine.
Okay. I'll move there.
You're also raging, so you don't think tactically.
You're fair. That's fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I move there. I probably have enough battle awareness to get that advantage, but so I'll move there and I will smash. I'm just gonna spin around and do an overhead arc right down on top of them.
Alrighty.
15
15 will hit.
for 8.
For 8. You chop down hard, dealing a substantial blow. That brings it to this one's turn.
Yep.
So, it will in turn peck.
Miss.
That's 10. Claw.
Miss.
And
Also
claw.
miss.
Also misses.
Yay.
Yeah, and it can't go anywhere because you guys have locked it in. Alright.
Yep.
Faerun.
Realizing that one down below is really low, I'd rather take an attack of opportunity now than take 3 attacks next turn.
That's fair.
So, Spider Thurian's gonna shift to here and try.
Let me get that peck in. Is a peck more worthwhile? Yeah, the peck is potentially more damage. 7 damage if that hits.
It's
Does it pop spider?
Spider Form still has 4 hit.
Nice. Alright.
Yeah, sorry, I should have waited for that before I.
You're good. You're good. So I need to make a con save. Natural 1,
Nice.
of course. Oh, I really. This is
You
so.
would have died anyway.
This is so much better than last week, where they were making all of their con saves.
Yeah, I know, right?
10 poison. It dies. It stiffens up, going paralyzed, and then falls off the edge.
Nice.
Because you technically don't kill it; it just gets paralyzed. But then it falls to its death and dies.
Remember to
Taste of
block
its
off.
own medicine.
Yeah, remember to block off
Yeah.
that thing's movement again.
Yeah, I was gonna shift back.
Alrighty. So that one is dead. This one is
Yeah, that's
alive.
why I shifted to kill it.
One in
Because
the,
it was going right after me.
It was
one
a
in the
good move.
corner is going to huck its javelin at you, Therion. That is a 21 to hit for 9 damage.
Yep, it sure does. And that pops Spider Form.
Pop spider. I need a quick image of Firefinger.
You got some use out of that one.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, got a lot of use out of that one.
Unfortunately,
That one lasted a whole bunch longer.
Unfortunately for the Terrafolk, there is no opening in this room, despite the giant ball of fire above them. They can't go out that way, so they are still stuck here. They could squeeze past each other, but there is really no... Actually, yeah, this one is going to squeeze past and is going to provoke from Azaka and Toe. So that's what's going to push out because it needs to get out. Azaka. 15 to hit for 9. Toe. 17 for 10. So that takes 19 damage. It is really hurt. Probably not its smartest move. Valk, your companion is really hurt, and there is also a very injured Terrafolk that just ran through.
Yeah. Kind of cut off my, my way. Well,
Darn.
I'm going to,
You got 30 move speed.
Go around it. You can actually go through. You can go through your allies.
Yeah,
Still.
that's true.
yeah, but the thing is that I didn't want to provoke any opportunity attacks
Why? You have great
that I
armor.
would get.
That
doesn't mean I want
to.
That's fair.
Put myself in danger.
That's fair.
Because if that one wasn't there, I could have skirted around to get behind you
Yeah.
without getting close to the other one.
I can tell you this one did take its attack of opportunity.
I think let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think you have enough to go around anyway. What's your move speed?
Yeah, you can end up there.
Your call.
No, I couldn't get around it without getting into its melee.
Bear in mind, attacks of opportunity in melee only happen when you leave their range. You can
Which-
skirt around them as much as
Yes,
you want.
but I don't want to get into its range at all.
Yeah, fair point.
Right. I'm
So
gonna
consider
use.
that one only has roughly 8 HP, if I'm counting correctly.
Alright, 5, 10. I'm gonna stay in its range. I'm gonna use, you better make this, this count. It's my last spell slot. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
2,
So that's 11
Oh, hey, that's really good.
plus 3.
14 health back.
Damn. That's like 28 health for me.
And I am going, and then all of a sudden you just see nothing but feathers. I'm going to use my bonus action to use Raven Queen's Blessing and Misty Step back here.
And I do believe that the Misty Step does not provoke, but I'm just going to double check. You teleport. Teleport.
Teleports don't provoke.
Teleports don't provoke?
No, I did that all the time as lady. They're pretty dope.
Yeah, okay, cool. Works for me.
Unless they have something like Mage Slayer.
Yeah, you're good. Alright, so you teleport to safety away from it, and it looks quite confused. The one in the back, a much larger and like tribally scarred and marked up one, shoves its way past. And folks have already used their attacks of opportunity, so it does not provoke. But it steps out and it looms over, and it looks at. Let's see here. There's 3 people in range. Let's do a D3. Could have had 4, but somebody moved. So it's Faerun, Azaka, or Cass. Azaka. It looks at Azaka and it goes, I know you. It goes to attack her. 1, 2, 3, wow, and 3. There it is. 6 slashing, and she dips, she dodges, she takes one across the side. Cass, there is a very large Terrafolk in front of you.
Yeah. Let me see something here. Okay. I'm going to. I think I'm gonna hit it with a firebolt again. Just go firebolt.
Alrighty. Firing in melee range puts you at disadvantage for the attack.
Oh. Can I get out of melee range first?
You
But
certainly
it can
can.
attack me, right?
Yep.
I think if you target the other one, you can hit it perfectly fine.
Yes, you can target the other ones for some reason, but just the one directly in front of you puts you at disadvantage. It's weird. I think it should be any ranged attack because
I think you're still at disadvantage. Well, I don't know.
the way I interpret it is it should be because you have somebody barreling down on you, it makes it harder to aim.
Mm-hmm.
But the way it's written is it basically says that target. But let's see here. 5th edition, ranged attacks. Ranged attack in melee. So, aiming a ranged attack is more difficult when a foe is next to you. When you make a ranged attack with a weapon, a spell, or some other means, you have disadvantage on the attack roll if you are within 5 feet of a hostile creature who can see you and isn't incapacitated. Okay, so it is a blanket term. It is not just the one in front of you. It is anything that is hostile in melee next to you makes it difficult. So you will have disadvantage on any shot.
Okay.
And keep in mind that's only attack rolls, so things like saves or
Yep. Any of your spells that have a save DC or auto hit like magic missile are still fair game.
Yeah. So I think I am gonna move out of melee range. And if it does attack me, which it probably will, gonna use my reaction to throw up shield.
Okay. Well, no, you can't do that because
I can't?
Because it's doing a reaction to your thing, you can't react to a
Okay.
react.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, again, she hasn't used a reaction.
Why would she be able to react to a thing while she's doing her movement? She's in the middle of taking an action.
Yeah, but you can use your reaction at any point during a round. You just can't use it again until you get it your next round.
I don't think that's actually how that works.
I would save your reaction until something attacks you. Because it might roll low and then you just wasted your shield.
Okay.
Well, it's a reaction to an attack. You can.
It's a
It's the same reason you can counterspell in your turn too.
Okay, no, I just found something that says you can take a reaction to opportunity attacks. So with that being said, you can do that, Cass. I don't agree with it, but it's written. Because then why wouldn't somebody be able to counterspell your counterspell that you're counterspelling?
It's reactions are like super quick, like split second stuff.
Oh, I know, but that's what I mean. She's in the middle of moving, so if she's reacting to the reaction of her reaction, why can't you just chain reaction, be it everybody reacting to the reaction, and you just have this infinite counterspell chain where it's like, I'm going to cast teleport, counterspell. I'm going to counterspell your counterspell because I have my reaction. Well, I'm going to counterspell your counterspell because I have spell slots and I still have my reaction. It's like...
That can be done.
I don't think it should be. I think that's complete crap.
You got 6
anyways,
seconds to do that. But
you're right, but it suddenly stops being 6 seconds when you have 5 people all counterspelling each other. Were they all at the same time going counterspell? At the same time, in the span of 1 second, knowing that every person is going to react the same way, it doesn't make sense.
It's not the kind of thing where you know they're reacting. You see them doing the thing, and you react to it. It's an impulsive thing. Like it's kind of like
the problem is the compounding time frame doesn't fit within the span of reacting to reactions to reacting to reactions to reacting to reactions, and
that's why everyone gets 1 reaction.
Oh, I know, but I'm saying 5 people all reacting to the counterspell. They all weren't just bracing to go counterspell. The second each other person is counterspelling, eventually you're going to run over that time because I cast counterspell, I cast counterspell, I cast counterspell, I cast counterspell, I cast counterspell. This has been more than 6 seconds.
Have you ever... Well, it doesn't go that slow.
Okay, I cast counterspell, I cast counterspell. That doesn't make sense either. Like, how did they know and they didn't get through it?
I can give you an idea of how it works later.
I don't buy it. Cass, please continue your turn.
So where would be out of melee range on the map?
Anywhere that is not touching a square with that person.
So on the edge there. Or
On the edge.
On the edge.
On the edge.
Yeah.
Anywhere that is not in a square adjacent to a hostile enemy.
Yeah, and all of them are on edges.
You could leap
okay.
into Zondala's arms.
Will she catch me?
I would have to roll for it.
I don't know if I want to risk that. I don't trust her quite enough yet. Even though she has saved me a few times still.
Well, we'll look at it this way. On her round, if you start to fall, she would definitely fly to catch you.
That's why I'm thinking I'm just gonna stay here.
You wouldn't hit the terminal velocity falling damage just in 1 round. It would take you at least 2. Jump, jump, jump. No, go ahead. What are you doing?
Just take the disadvantage.
Alrighty. And you're firing on the one in front of you?
Yeah. It already has disadvantage. Stefan does, I think. So. Okay. That's not that bad.
14 will hit. Oh.
Oh.
That's not good, though. Alright.
No.
So, you singe it, and it kind of, like, turns and looks at you with an annoyed glare. Anything else for your turn?
I was gonna say I was gonna jump, but No. No.
Now would be the time.
No, I'm good.
All right. Azaka looks at the larger one, and she growls again, and she's like, "Where is my mask?" And then she roars.
Is that the larger one?
But yes.
No.
And she roars, and she transforms into a tiger person. What you end up seeing
Oh, yeah.
is this. Now you're in trouble.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yes, Azaka flies into a rage. And so she will, in hybrid form, she can make... Oh, she's supposed to have been making 2 attacks this whole time. I suck.
Whoops.
Humanoid or make 2 claw attacks. Okay. So she is going to bite. And
Well, I mean, in your defense, there was that one battle she wasn't making any attacks.
That's fair. Oh, no, she's not doing good at all. Oh, no. Hold on. Somebody roll me a D100. This would have looked much more impressive if she didn't nat 1.
You can argue that she has advantage because this is her quest.
She definitely doesn't have advantage.
Isn't she flanking?
No.
Oh no, she's going after the big guy.
She was
My bad.
attacking the one.
Yeah, she's not going after that one. So
She could have shifted. There's a perfectly good flank right there. If she wants to risk standing on the ledge.
I don't
you know
think
what?
it does.
You know what? No, actually, hey, that's a valid point. She would have done that. So she does. She risks the ledge and has flank now. 23, 16, 24, disregarding the nat 1 because that was shite too. You lunge past an enemy, exposing yourself to their attack. Well, it doesn't have a reaction anyway, so that would have been double dumb. She bites down on it. It has to resist becoming a were-tiger petrifolk. 5. It will contract lycanthropy soon. No, it's not a humanoid. It can't do that. So 12.
That would just be all sorts of nuts.
25. Yeah, it would have been real bad. Alright, so she actually hits it pretty hard. Blah. That turn. Zandala, taking note of that, will fire past and hit the one that Toe has been fighting. She actually has a couple more of these chromatic orbs, so she's going to fire one. Oh my god. Alright, another D100 for me, please.
These NPCs are really railing nat ones.
Yeah. Oh no.
Actually, low is good, isn't it?
No.
No, attack.
Oh, actually, a 1 would be great, but not a... you feel it is imperative to press... Oh, wait, these are criticals. Disregard. Spell fumble, there we go. Yeah, a 1 is fine. You get wrapped up in your spell casting and forget to watch your target. Your target has advantage for their first attack roll against you next round. Oh, well, that doesn't do them any good. Alright, so it misses and it looks at her and it's like, I got your number, bitch. And so she doesn't have anything there. Toe! You got 2 on you and a big one that Azaka is fighting.
I'm still hyper focused on this one. Yeah.
In the middle.
Nope.
Nope, that is a 8 that will swing and miss.
That's me.
As Azaka just deprived you of your flank.
Yep.
Although you could risk an opportunity attack and have moved. Well, no, it's too late now.
Moved.
Yeah. Actually, I'll let it happen since we shifted Azaka after she missed. Just this once. If you want to be here. On the other side of the
I
spider
think
carry
you'd
on.
be
Oh,
really close to killing that one, too.
sure.
Or it has 1 HP, if
I did tell you that it would provoke, though, so it's going to
That's fine.
hit you for
Yep.
7. And then your hit kills that one. So, no advantage.
And then I run back up to this one.
Okay.
Ah!
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
I
you.
mean, hey, if that's what you want to do, Spider is dead, right?
Yeah, Spider is dead.
Okay. Wow, over there. So yeah, Toe runs back in to get that one's attention after she just killed one of it, and so it's going to full attack her. 1, 12,
Miss.
14,
Miss.
15.
Hit.
That's 4 slashing. Therion.
Faerun is going to do something silly. He's going to... Oh, wait, no, that doesn't. God damn it. He was going to step down once where take an attack of opportunity to get a fucking ranged attack on him, but we just ruled that fucking...
Yeah, the rules
Yeah.
is written. You can't do that.
Would it be out of turn to ask if these things have their reactions?
It would.
Rats. Okay,
Well,
are these things on the ground?
Hmm? They are currently on the ground, yes.
Good. Thurian's just gonna stomp on the ground and cast Earth Tremor atop this giant fucking tower.
Oh. Alright.
What's the area on that?
Small, don't worry. Actually, no. Considering how many of my allies are currently on the ledge, I'm not going to do that. Fuck it, I'll cast.
I was ready for it because I definitely described the tower being very
A bit
loose.
shaky.
Yeah, and the one above you also very loose and crumbly. So this would have been a good time if you had done it.
Yeah, Thurian's gonna cast Ice Knife at disadvantage at that square there.
And that
Specifically at that creature, but
the area's not going to hit anybody else, right? The
only
AoE
me if you decide to rule it like that.
Yeah, it does do that.
Me and the Terrafolk.
Yeah. Yes, you will be hitting the area of effect.
Okay, so
Dexterity.
1 fucking piercing or a dick load if they don't get their dexterity.
Alright, so 1.
If you die, I
Yes.
can't help you.
That's the one in front of you. And big guy. Wow, really? Now you guys are rolling well on saves?
Well, I can't entirely kill myself, so that's
So-
okay.
Well, yeah, you gotta make your save too. There you go. So nobody takes cold damage. That sucks.
You take half.
No, it's no damage.
Oh, no cold damage. Alright.
Yeah, that's the kicker for Ice Knife is it's really good unless they save.
This is an ice knife a cantrip.
No, it's
no.
a first level spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was only on cantrips.
Mm-mm. Nope. There are save and fails on first levels as well. Any hoodle.
Yeah, specifically it reads, must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage.
Yep.
Oh well, that's my turn.
Alrighty. Which means Falk.
I'm going to obviously not be able to see anything. And I'm going to come up to here. The first one, I'm going to Crow the Dead that one. The
Which
one
one?
Toe is fighting.
Okay.
It's a 23 to hit.
It will hit.
It either takes 1 or 12. I don't know if
definitely-
it's taken damage.
It both have taken damage, so it takes 12, and it dies.
Then I'm going to use some of my movement to go back around the corner.
Alrighty. This one, not happy with Ozaka, will try to grapple her. This might go her way because she has. Yep. So it's gonna keep trying to grapple. Grapple, grapple, grapple. Natural 1. D100, please. $33. Tech roll fumble. As you attack your opponent, you begin to fear that they are the superior combatant. Disadvantage on the next attack roll, so it does get one more. So it's going to have disadvantage on this grapple. 4. Oh, God, this was a waste of its effort. Sucker. Yep, so she fights it off. Cass, you see that this big guy is panicking as all its companions are dying.
You technically have flanking if you just want to stab it.
You do technically have flanking if you want to hit it with your reminder pick.
Yeah. I also have a quarterstaff.
You bonk it over the head with a piece of wood.
Did you take any melee spells?
I don't think.
Okay.
No, I have. No, all of my like melee / touch ones are like identify and alarm and all those things.
She has like Ray of Frost,
Yeah.
Firebolt, and utility spells.
Yeah, she's an archaeologist.
Belongs in a museum.
Yeah, I think I can. I think I'm gonna try and bop it. I haven't done that before. Can I do it two-handed?
Yes.
Do you think you are a monk?
Yeah, you do not bop it.
Do I pull it? Twist it?
You pass it. You pass it to Azaka. And Azaka, very much not happy with this thing, pounces on it. In order to pounce, she has to move 15 feet. 5, 10, 15. Fuck you! And it pounces. It moves at least 15 feet. Oh, straight line. So she goes, I don't care, provoke it. And turns around, comes back and pounces it because I have to follow the rules. It will take its opportunity because Petrofolk. Peck. It misses. Then Azaka pounces. And then hits with claw attacks on the same turn. Target must make that or be knocked prone. Sweet. 1, 2. All of those will hit. So she jumps on it, sinks her claws in, and it had 14 HP or 13 HP with 14 left. It dies. She brings it down and she just starts raking into it. Well after it's dead, she is just clawing into it and growling, lost in a primal rage.
I'm doing the same thing to these two.
Toe is just hacking and whacking and smacking. Just hacking, whacking, chopping that meat. Oh, I didn't have the initiative out for everybody. Oh well.
Then I want to say, while they're whacking and hacking and slashing, I want to look around for this mask.
Yeah.
That we almost died for.
Yeah, we almost died for.
By we, I mean them.
Mm-hmm. Let's scoot these guys out of the way. Alright, so yeah, Azaka is very much just growling and cutting away at this one. So what you end up seeing is this open area has littered bones, scattered meat, all of that stuff. But the interior looks like it is a crude nest that has been put together for them. There are 4 moldy wooden chests around the area, and the chests aren't locked. So as you go to start looking through, you find that there is a combination within all 4 of the chests. There is 2,000 copper pieces, 730 silver pieces, 4 gemstones, and a scroll.
Alright, Valkyrie is definitely going to take the gemstones.
I wanna look at the scroll.
One of the chests also contains a cloth-wrapped wooden mask that resembles a stylized tiger face.
I will pick that up as well. How much silver and copper was there?
I linked it.
Oh, okay.
Can I also do, now that we have some downtime,
Mm-hmm.
use my historical knowledge to just figure out information about this place.
Yeah, and I imagine you would have done this last week, but you weren't
Probably.
here. So, let's see what lore it gives me about Firefinger.
Right. So I would have taken the 4 gemstones, the mask, and I'd have probably given the scroll to Cass.
Yeah, I would have. I like the scroll.
Yeah. So, for your historical knowledge, you know that Firefinger was built by the Chultan people. So very much the people at Nyanzaru. It is a magical light tower. With it being built along the river, it lightly served as a lighthouse for the area, especially with its proximity to the coast. More importantly, it serves as like a lookout tower as well. Even just standing there looking over, you do see that there are a number of landmarks out into the jungle, being so high up. It can tell me specifically. So 300 feet above the ground, it is a clear night, so it's a little harder to see, but you have dark vision, so you're able to see for a while. And with the moonlight helping, you've got about a 10-mile radius or 20-mile radius around the tower. And you can make out scattered plateaus that rise up going west. There is also, to the south, a trio of volcanoes in a mountain range directly south that are... they look active. They're wafting plumes of smoke and stuff out of them. And then another area called where are you? There's an area that I'm trying to find, and I don't see where it is. Excuse me.
Let's do.
Valley of Embers. What is this? Oh, thank you, Link on the game. It opens up the map of Chult and doesn't tell me where it is. It's a spot called the Valley of Embers. Ah, there we go. Okay, so you're able to see the valley that leads up to the volcano. You're also able to see a area where a number of the rivers empty out into a basin, as well as a large lake. Lake Low. I don't see where that is on the map, but it's probably somewhere in between this area. So you see a basin, a lake, a valley, the mountain range far to the south. And, oh, there's the lake. Okay. The lake would be just past the valley along the mountain. But there are a number of mountain ranges that basically frame the western and south side of Chult, and then there's a big mountain range that sits in the middle of the southern side of it.
Before I give this scroll to Cass, can I tell if it's more of a arcane or religious-based scroll?
Why don't you make me an arcane roll, please? Arcana. Yeah, so that scroll is...
I forget I'm a cleric, I can use scrolls too.
Yep. So this spell in particular, you take some time to look it over, and you are able to determine that this is a commune with nature spell written on it.
Nice.
I like that.
So this in particular is a 5th level divination spell, and it is one that neither of you can use.
Can I tell with my roll who can use it?
Somebody,
I don't even think... If I metagamed it, I would know who could use it.
out of character, it would be reserved to druids and rangers, so somebody more with a nature based met. You know who can use it? The druid. This seems like something the nature person could use.
Okay. So instead of giving
I
it
keep
to
forgetting
Cass,
that Faerun is a druid, even though he's turned into a spider for the last 2 episodes.
Since I can discern that it's more of a nature-based scroll, I probably can't actually read it.
Yeah.
I will give it to Therion
Yeah, so Faerun,
instead of Cass.
Thank you.
yeah, you're able to piece it together and figure out that this is a it's the commune with nature. It is a 5th level ritual using divination magic.
This is a powerful spell. I
It
wonder
must have
what
been
brought it to this place.
probably stolen from a powerful person. Is the tiger still ravaging?
She looks like she's calming down, but she is covered in blood, and she just
I take a
my
step away.
mask.
I'm gonna like come up in front of her and get down on like my knees, and as like an offering, I will unfold the mask in its cloth and just lay it on the ground in front of her.
Yep. And in the night sky, she just does one of those like deep tiger roars out into the sky, and then turns back to you, and she shifts back from her wear form, her clothes having been very much ruined in her transformation, and she stands in front of you all, stark naked as the day she was born, and grabs her mask, and she says, "Thank you. Does anyone have a change of clothes?"
I'm not
I-
wearing much clothes actually. I do take out.
I will give her my. I think I have clothes
I do have a cloak.
extra.
Like,
Thurian holds out a sack. That's all he's got.
You can have this barrel.
I have a 2-person tent.
We can make you clothes.
Yeah.
Wow.
I believe this is payment for your help in the future.
Indeed. I am a woman of my word. You risked your lives coming here. I thank you for that. And she wraps it back up in the cloth and tucks it in her pack. And we are well past our break time. And everyone level up.
Very nice.
For completing Firefinger. Yes.
Real fast, is there anything of just like archaeological value up in this area?
Other than the historical knowledge of what it was, no.
Okay, cool.
Can I jump on that bandwagon as well? And, like, all these plants are kind of growing in proximity to magic. Are there any interesting herbs?
Make me a nature roll.
Can I add my herbalism kit to that? Well, it'd be the same roll anyway.
No, then sure.
Shit.
No, you don't find anything of particular value here.
I think Valk just got something really, really good.
Level 3, my Blessing of the Raven Queen. Now I'm resistant to all damage after I use it.
Oh yeah,
That's tasty.
that is a great ability for the Shadarkai. Alright, so let's take our break. 5 minutes for everybody. We'll run a little bit longer. Normally it'll be 5 minutes. We can take a little longer while everybody levels up. But I am going to step away and eat my sandwich that has been sitting here for a minute. So we'll be back, folks.
Alright.
And I'll kill the music here, too.
I get 14 now.
I can prepare an extra spell.
Do we gain our spell slots back right now or no?
Not until after we take a rest. I don't remember if it's a short rest or a long rest.
Okay.
I will be back.
So if I gain at this level 2 spell slots in my second level, does that mean I can? How do I know how many spells I know? D&D Beyond. I'm trying to figure out. So it says I have. I don't know how many spells I know at a level 3 because I have 2 spell slots in level 2 now. But does that mean I know 2 spells in level 2? I cannot hear you. I don't think I added any last. Okay.
Yeah, wizard books or scroll.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I get 2 more. Okay, cool.
Gotta say, you probably picked one of the most confusing classes for your first time.
First time what?
Playing 5e, I think.
First time playing 5e. It's my first time playing a module of 5e.
Okay.
Yeah. So usually I'm able like, and also every time I've played it beforehand was with like a group of people who were also learning, and my DM was also learning. So it was like lots of like rule bending and stuff like that. And then I'm in Curse of Strahd right now with the others. But yeah. Okay, so let's see. Let's find some spells. Add spells.
Hey guys, I got the ability Spider Climb. Man, level 3 is so great for spellcasters. An extra first level and 2 second levels. That's tasty.
Yes, that is very nice.
Oh, I do get to know another first level. Wait. No, never mind. I don't.
Oh, and if I want, I can change my can. I don't think so. I think I'm good with my cantrips. I've used all of them, so I'm gonna keep it.
I could change light. But I feel like we're gonna need that. I just haven't used it.
Just remember, you gain the HP from your new level, but you don't go back up to max.
So I stay at my max of last time?
Yeah, so like if you had, like, I lost health
If I didn't lose health.
Shane and Shay lost health.
Yeah, 7. Not bad at all.
So if I was at max,
You would
peak
still be
damage?
max.
Okay,
You'd
so
still
I'd
be max.
go from 10 to 14.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Man, those 3 extra spell slots with that fight, I wouldn't have been so conservative. What kind of barbarian are you going to be, Shay? Ooh. What a totem. Of course. Love the bear
classic.
totem. Oh, hex yeah. You know, put Toe and Therion together, and you have Thyra, which is my Monday night character, because she's a totem bear barbarian druid. Epic tank. 2 wild shapes, and then you can rage on top of that. And if you do Circle of the Moon Druid, you can use spell slots to regain HP as a bonus action. It's crazy. It's like that's the most tankiest thing you can make in D&D. Except for there's really no aggro.
Yeah, true.
Like threat generator. Yeah, but there's no like, I'm just gonna roar and try and get their attention. And then you fail your intimidation check.
There are some things, like, if you take 3 levels, no, I think 2 or 3 levels in fighter, you might be able to get some of their marks. I'm not sure how it would work with that druid barbarian combination. By then you're fucking 9 levels deep or so.
Dust Devil's a funny little spell.
Hey, guess what? I didn't prepare any damage dealing spells again. Except for spiritual weapon, which is always prepared because of my life cleric.
Strange that life cleric gets, like, an attacking spell. They also get lesser restoration.
Yes.
Yeah, nice. Fucking, I quickly learned that is a must-have. Like,
yeah, especially
fucking
here.
Shay got so angry with me. Oh, she didn't show it, but I reckon she would have got really angry with me on my first day as playing fucking Kelsey, Tweedledee, Nixywig, Twinkle Sticks, and Dimble. I just didn't have fucking lesser restoration, and we almost died.
Yeah, the first time I ran Tomb, we went to, I don't remember where it was, but I was a 3rd or 4th level paladin, and the people were sick. and I could have used my lay on hands to try and cure them. But I didn't think about it until like 2 sessions later. It's like, dude, I'm a paladin. I have this thing. I was like, but nobody said anything like, hey, don't forget you have lay on hands. Hey, Ren, did you say what kind of gemstones those were?
You're muted.
That's okay. I just said you all died. It's fine.
Oh, well, I guess descent into Avernus never happens. Poor Gideon.
So there is a chipped smoky, gray smoky quartz. There is also a murky blue zircon and a black obsidian.
Ooh.
Those all value 50 gold. So
Each or all together?
each are worth 50
Oh.
gold.
All right. Okay, I don't have that mask anymore.
Nope.
Still wearing that ring.
So everybody leveled up.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm just picking a second level spell.
I'm figuring out some spells real fast.
Well, it is in fact nighttime. So the best course of action would be to take a long rest. Once you've dumped the bodies of the terrafolk over the side. As a warning to the others.
That are already dead at the bottom?
Exactly. You never know.
I
if
mean,
there's
I'm
more.
taking the big one's skull and planting it on a stick up here.
Mhm. Make a survival roll, please. Because attaching head to stick.
21.
Yep, you do it. And you leave it in such a grisly fashion that it is a warning to others that are already dead. But
I could take enhance ability just to give to Lucia more HP when she rages.
she doesn't really gain HP when she rages, but yeah.
Well, with Bear's endurance, she'd get 2d6 temp HP for an hour.
That's true. That is true.
Let me know when we're back in.
Oh, we're back in.
Oh.
That's why I was asking if everybody was caught up.
Yeah, I am. I took no damage dealing spells again.
Okay.
As I'm finishing that, what did you find in there?
I will show her the copper that is still in there that I did not take. And I will show her the gemstones.
Lovely.
And the figurines that I found from before.
My eyes go like sparkly. Oh, so pretty. Can I have one?
Which
I point-
I'm holding like 6 things in my hand. Which one?
You're just holding a handful. I point to one of the Chwinga figurines.
I'll give it to her.
I'm happy.
Do you know what this is? Right, I didn't know what it was, right?
I saw one.
When?
years ago?
In the jungle.
Yes.
I'll have to keep an eye out.
They
They look
are,
very cute. As I look at the one I have.
they are, they are, kind spirits. They are benevolent spirits. I don't know much about them beyond that. Oh, and they like powder.
They were getting out
How-
on the flower.
Powder?
Yes.
No. And I point to Therion.
Yes.
Sorry, I was meditating. What did I miss?
Do you like it? I hold up the chewing gum.
That's what flowered you.
Oh. That's what wasted my components.
They
I
are
must say it's cute.
They are benevolent spirits. You were blessed by them.
I'm
Well,
sitting-
I am fortunate to be blessed by one.
Yes.
I'm just putting everything I've learned down in my on the map and in my notebook and everything. Just taking a crap ton of notes.
Yeah, Ren,
Mhm.
do we get to uncover their spots on the map that you listed?
No, not really.
Do we get to have them marked down on the map?
They are marked down on the map.
Okay.
But no, you're
I do
looking.
have
You're looking
cartographer's
over a
tools.
landscape in the middle of the night. No, you don't get to mark them. That's not how terrain topography works.
I do have cartographer tools and proficiency in them.
You do have what?
Cartographer tools.
Yeah, but you would especially know that you can't do that. At
Yeah.
night.
Do we maybe want to go down to the inside and maybe sleep for the night?
Might be safer down there, yes.
I mean, you could just sleep
I
in
agree.
there. Look at it. It's a nest.
I'm gonna put all the coins and stuff in party funds. My dinosaur is back down at the bottom. I'm going to go sit with them. I will keep watch at the entrance.
Sorry, I didn't hear what you said. What?
Cherry Picker is still down at the bottom. I'm going to go spend time with them. Just keep watch. I'll make sure nothing starts climbing up, I guess.
Okay.
Alrighty, so I need a series of athletics checks for you to climb down.
As I walk by Azaka, I just give her a hand on her shoulder and I said, I didn't know you were a woman of culture. And continue on, because we both rage.
I get it. Alright, I need 3 athletics as you descend the ladders. You're good. What are the rest of you doing?
I think we're taking a long rest. Not on the very top, but the next level down, I think.
Okay, so then I will need.
Probably where we took a rest last time.
I will need athletics. Are you going back to that same spot you rested, or the level down? Because it's 2 different things.
Just the level down, so we're not exposed at the top.
Alrighty, athletics rolls for everybody to climb back down the chimney.
I will go last and cast guidance on everybody.
Everybody.
Oh my gosh.
Go ahead. Oh, no, you don't need that. So, with your natural 20, you have enough time to catch Cass before she falls down the chimney. It's a long way down.
Useless.
She's probably
I
just
didn't say
walking
that.
with her book open and just like steps straight into the
just-
hole.
Yeah.
Steps
Basically.
right into the hole.
Good. You just like to be caught by other women, don't you?
Cass does not respond.
She's like, just inwardly
It
screams
just
in game.
looks deeper into the book.
You have to remember this is not Valkaren. Should have been so inappropriate.
What?
Alrighty, so you all make it down and settle in to have a nice rest.
I'll just keep watch at the entrance. I probably get a little nook where Cherry Picker can curl up nearby and I just meet down there.
How do we want to do watches up top, up here? I only need 4 hours of sleep.
I need all of them, I think.
You need all of
Yeah.
them.
I think we have to trade off between all three of us, unless Azaka and Zandala want to get involved.
Do you really want to put your lives in their hands?
Considering how they're rolling today, no.
Those are only athletics checks. But still a fair point. Well, it is entirely up to you. Who is taking watch besides Valk?
I can.
I'll take one of them.
Because I can take 4 of the 8. So if you guys just want to divide up 2.
Yeah, I can do that.
That works.
Alrighty, so that's the plan then.
Yep.
Alright, so I need perception checks from everybody keeping watch, please.
Already did mine.
You did. I need to pull those back up too.
So I'll find my perception moment.
So we know what the weather looks like. Okay.
I do have some light activity I'd like to do.
Yes, what is it?
I'd like to make some clothes out of the leather and hide from our kills.
Okay. Make a survival check to first go track down those hides, and then another to skin them, and then a third to try and rush tan their leather into usable things.
I'll try using plants then, if that's a better idea.
Oh.
I thought it was cooler, though.
I mean, it is. You just can't do that on the same day you kill and skin them. You have to tan hide to make it into leather.
Nope.
I gave
You're
I
not
gave
able to make them.
Azaka my my common clothes
Okay.
because I have vestments and a set of common clothes, so I just gave her.
Yeah, she's not gonna be too picky about it. She'll pick out the trousers and a shirt that'll work. And so where is my table? Boop, boop, boop. So, went out to go looking for some fun. We'll do the one without the skeletons, because it wouldn't be fair if you got caught on your own with a nat one. Ooh. Oh, okay. That's fun. What is your passive perception? Tell.
Mine?
Yes.
Passive is 14.
14. While you're down, trying to stumble your way through the jungle looking for the corpses of the Terrafolk that were killed, you end up hearing a lot of flapping. Just fluttering flaps. Flap, 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 flap. The flapping is 4 winged snakes that are just kind of fluttering through the area in the night, trying to find something to eat. They don't seem to have noticed you or care that you're there, but they're long, green, and they've got like leathery wings, and they're just kind of fluttering, minding their own business. Then they continue to flutter on.
Can I make a check to know what they are?
Oh, sure.
12.
They are flying snakes.
Okay.
Also, is there no handout for them? Because the token of this is adorable. Let's see here. I'm trying to find a picture of them. Where are we? Tomb of Annilhation. Blech.
They are adorable.
Aren't they great?
Want one as a pet?
Blech.
I kind
They
of want to
can
try.
be familiars technically.
Um.
Oh, he's so
So
cute.
this may or may not work, but I'll go to they're just kind of in the area,
They're just kind of flying around.
like near where I'm sitting with my dinosaur.
Close enough for you to notice them, yes.
Okay.
Not with your dinosaur. You went out looking for terrafolk.
Okay.
You rolled an @1 and got horribly lost.
I'll leave them to their business, but when I go back, I'll set out a couple dried meat, since I know they're in the area. I don't know if it'll attract them or not, but I'll sit and I'll meditate there. And as I do, if I see anything, I will use my speak with animals.
Alrighty. So the night passes, and morning comes for you all. So you find that your meats were not eaten in the night.
Okay. I'm a little sad, but
Can I roll my 2 portent?
Yes, you may. A long rest has come and gone.
Those are good.
You have a 13 and a
Yeah,
19
nice.
banked.
Yeah, that is good.
Quite good. And so we will see what the weather is like today. Somebody roll me a D10 or D100, excuse me. 2D10.
2d10 or d100?
It's the same thing. 8. There's another misty day. So the mist had kind of dissipated in the evening, and now it's rolled back in. So low mist hangs in the air that limits the vision of everybody out to 150 feet of large size or smaller. So,
Should we start making our way down
yes.
to
it's-
Chult? Hopefully she hasn't gotten eaten in the night.
Zandala says, I didn't hear any screaming in the night, so it sounds like she didn't kill anything or wasn't eaten, so that's good.
That is a good sign.
Yeah.
Unless she was killed so fast in her sleep that she didn't have time to scream.
Oh, embarrassed thought.
Who wants to
that
go
would
down
just
the
be
hole
enough.
first?
I shall do it.
I will smack him on the butt and cast guidance. Hold on, wrong hand. Her rings are on her right hand.
She uses the ring
Or her left
hand.
hand.
should get you with that ring hand. Alright, everybody just make your athletics to get down.
Okay.
7.
You said you did guidance?
I did, yeah. Don't we need to do 2 to get down?
3.
They did one yesterday.
You did, but there were 4 levels.
Gosh.
That one's better.
Okay. Oh my gosh!
Alrighty. So it takes some time, but eventually everybody's made their way down. It's not any more precarious than it had been going up. But you have the knowledge and certainty that the Terrafolk weren't going to descend on you at any moment. And when you make it back down, you find that Toe has in fact been eaten by dinosaurs. Her body strewed. No, she's fine. She's sitting there waiting for you all to make your way out of the entrance.
I'm just there, like, in my meditative position.
So where do we go?
But my ears
Where do we
twitch.
go from here?
Didn't we say we wanted to go over to Mesro?
That's what's
You
with
said you wanted to go
I
to
believe
Mesro.
you.
And Sandal.
Azako.
Zindala.
Yeah.
Yes, that is where my father is, and Azaka seems to know the area, so I think it is the best place for us to head.
I agree.
I think we should also check out Crucible at some point.
Do I have any calls to insight check her for incongruity?
Not since the last time you checked her.
I don't think I've ever checked her.
You checked her the first time she said something about it.
I think like 3 of us jumped on that bandwagon, then we all rolled shit.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah. All.
I think I was the only one who got like an inkling of a maybe there's something she's not saying, but I couldn't like pinpoint it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Everybody's pretty quick to jump on the suspicion bandwagon, and you all did them the first time you met her.
Mhm.
There hasn't been any cause to do so now.
I don't recall that.
Well, the
Yeah,
rest of
like
your
when she
the rest of your
when we
party
first met her.
does. Alrighty, so you want to go to Mesro, and Azaka says she can guide you there.
Should we go back and get our canoe and maybe strap it to Cherry Picker? Right? Don't we have to go across land?
Ah, yes, it is going to be across land. Azaka thinks for a moment and says, "It may be a good idea to carry it with us. We can jump on the river Orlung and ride it as far down as we can once we go through Mesro. Or we can leave it here and use it to get us back to Nyanzaru.
Well,
There
if
is
we
a
wanted
chance
to...
There
are you
is a
saying?
chance it won't be there when we come back for it if we leave it here, but just as likely that it will be."
I would rather bring it with us. That way, if we would decide to go to Crucible after Mesro,
Yes, I was
we can
going to
just
say
go
that
up
as
the
well.
river.
Keep in mind that the canoe is long enough for all of you to be riding in it besides Toe and Cherry Picker, so it's not really something you can tie to a medium-sized bipedal riding dinosaur.
Yeah,
Large.
we'd actively have to
Large.
carry it probably with 2 people.
But yes, 2 of you can carry it. Which
I
is
believe
why-
it would be beneficial for our journey on to Kursabal afterwards.
Could we attach it to Cherry Picker, kind of like you would a carriage to a horse?
Thinking that.
Keep in mind you're on the ground floor of a jungle, so you.
Well, I mean, not for us to like ride in, but for it to drag behind him.
Uh-huh. I'm still gonna emphasize that jungle. What's the word? Jungle ground is not even.
Hey, you know, it was worth an ask.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it's just there's a chance it could get damaged.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
while I'm sitting here meditating, while they're all discussing this, I would still like to cast Speak with Animals.
okay, go ahead and cast it.
Could always... Wait, is there like a ground level entrance to the Firefinger?
No, you had to climb a ladder.
Okay. So like there's no rooms or anything at the bottom?
Nope. You haven't seen the map, so I'll flip back and give you just a quick overview of it.
So I was gonna say we could hide it somewhere in the tower, but
Yeah.
we can't get there from below.
So, okay, if you'll just follow me
not
for a
zooming in
moment.
that much.
Bloop. Sorry, I have to move myself over too. I can't do it from the main one. So here you are.
Mm-hmm.
The third floor goes down. If you scroll down, this is your way down from there. And then from there, you jump across. This is the main look of Firefinger here. So the ladder comes up out of the canopy. That's that first entrance. That's where you just were over here on the ledge. And then you scooted over this way. You came down along, and while there's technically a ladder there, back on the main map, that ladder is broken, so there's no way up and down. It looks like that ladder went all the way up, so that doesn't exist anymore. So you had to go all the way over here, go down that chimney, which would take you here, and this is the main level that you missed. But this first entrance was a cave, and there were a bunch of dead spiders in there, or a bunch of spiders that had to be killed, that would take you out here, which would in turn put you there.
Okay.
And so the ladder comes up out of the canopy, but there's no ground floor.
Okay. Well, then I would not suggest us hiding it in the tower.
Yep. But carrying it is really your only option. It will mean two people have to carry it, and it just means that it becomes that encumbrance problem of, two people having to dedicate themselves to carrying something, and it will tack on, I think, a point of exhaustion if you have to carry it. Let me see here for the canoe. Special items. Canoe! No, it doesn't say. But yeah, it's treated like a rowboat, so it's a very big, long one. It can hold 6 people in it, so it's not an easy carry for anybody. Dialing back to Toe, gain the ability to comprehend and verbally communicate with beasts for the duration. The knowledge and awareness of many beasts is limited by their intelligence. This is on your on Cherry Picker, right?
Mm-hmm.
And,
Well, I cast it on myself, but yes.
But yes, you're intending to talk to Cherry Picker.
I very much am.
What kind of dinosaur was it again?
They are a Hadrosaurus.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real fast.
Yep. This is
I
gonna
was
be a
walking
minute. Shoot, they don't have them on here. Let's see here.
They're one of the duck-billed.
Yeah, but they don't have a stat block on there. Hadrosaurus. 5th edition.
I think they do.
It wasn't on the thing when I looked. That's why I said it wasn't there.
Huh.
Okay, that's what I needed. So, you can now magically speak with animals.
So I'll go up to Cherry Picker and put a hand against him and say, now I can better understand you.
Hello.
How are you?
We're standing.
Yes, we are.
Do you have food? And it leans in and licks you.
I do. Would you like some?
Yes, I am hungry.
I will give him some food.
This food is the best. You treat me better than others. Love, and it licks you again.
I am already in love with this thing. So I just give him a hug, and it's like, well, you get to travel with me now, and I'll try to take care of you best I can.
Yay! Do we walk now?
We're going to start walking now. Would you help me carry that thingy? And I point to the canoe.
That's big.
It is big.
We swam beside it.
Yeah. I would need help carrying it though, because I can carry half of it. Would you like to carry
Okay.
the other half, or should I make one of them carry the other half?
I have tiny arms.
Do you want me to secure it to the one half to the saddle, and then I'll carry the other half?
You're not going to ride me?
Would you prefer I ride you?
Yes. I enjoy carrying you.
Who else can carry canoe?
I believe I can.
I think you could probably carry it yourself, but it's just awkward. Could you turn into an animal and strap it down to you? No.
I can hold on to
I
one.
actually could.
Could you turn into a long enough boy for that to work?
Probably not. And it would only last an hour.
That's fair.
3.
Would you like to carry anyone else besides me, or just me?
Can I have food?
I give them some more berries. Try berries.
These are delicious. Or they don't say delicious. They are not smart enough for that word. These are good.
How about I walk beside you, and you can carry someone else?
Okay. Keep sharp teeth away.
I will. Alright, I will. I'll give him another pat, and I say, "Do you like what I've been calling you, or would you like to be called something different?"
My name is Dave,
Okay, Dave.
but I enjoy Cherry Picker.
You are the best cherry picker. Thank you, Dave.
Dave Cherry Picker.
I'm just gonna add that to his name.
Or DC for short.
TCP.
Sounds like a very good drug.
So I turn to everybody else and say, "Alright, Dave would like to carry someone. I will help carry the boat."
I'll get to the other end of the boat, so I believe one of the smaller individuals gets this opportunity.
I don't like the ground.
It's like we turn around and Cass is already in the saddle.
Yeah.
Like I'm ready.
It's like the moment my hand like touches a plant, I'm like, not today.
I'm gonna mark off some of the rations since I fed him.
Yep. Gotta feed that boy.
It'll be nice every once in a while and give him a treat here and there.
Yeah.
Who is using my insect salve today?
Oh, right, I gotta do that one too.
I won't today.
I believe I'm just providing for the NPCs.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Feel bad using your stuff. So. I'll deal with it.
I have 82 uses left, so I've got quite a bit.
I'll save it for another day.
Alright, are we prepared?
I believe so.
Yep.
Alrighty. So, we go back into travel mode. And I'm just double checking the time. Okay, we still have a good bit of time here today. Close. That was on chapter 2. And the locations book. Alrighty. So, how fast are we moving today?
I'm gonna recommend normal pace.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So let's zoom us in here so we can see the map. Alrighty. So the intention is to get to Mesro. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, technically 5 hexes away. Excuse me. It's rubbing. Don't touch your face! I'm well past that. I can't get sick anymore, apparently, so I'm good. So, we want to go at a normal pace, which means you are moving at 1x, 2x. No. 2 hexes if they're traveling by canoe, 1 hex by land. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to delete. Okay, let's see here. Which of the 2 hexes do you want to go into? You want to go north or south?
I think the distance is the same.
It is, but I have to determine your direction. So north or south, please.
I'll say north.
Yeah, I was thinking north too.
Okay, so the intent is to travel north, heading towards Mesro. Like, it's an abstract thing, but I still need to mark hexes. You're technically just heading east, but in order to determine this, I have to know which hexes I'm clearing. Alright, so it is 1 hex per day on foot through coastal, jungle, mountain, swamp, or wasteland. And we don't need to do anything extra. So Azaka will need to make a survival check.
Am I able to... No, I'm carrying something.
You are busy doing something else. Alright, so Azaka has a survival. So, I'll check it. DC is based on the day's most common terrain. Oh, these are done at disadvantage because it is misty out today.
I guess you could do guidance.
Oh, fantastic. Okay. So pace by sequence. Seeds. Let's check the price by. Roll a d6 for me, please. So, because of how misty it is, the first day of travel, you guys are not sure that you are going in the right direction. And by the end of the day, you end up finding yourselves up against the river again. Azaka looks very frustrated that because of how thick it was, she thought you guys were heading east, and when in fact you were going in the opposite direction the entire time. I rolled a nat 1. Yeah, she looks very frustrated that she led you all in the wrong direction. She apologizes, and while she doesn't make excuses, she's like, "The damn mist! I thought we were going in the right direction. I'm sorry. We can We can move faster tomorrow and make up the lost terrain if you like.
These things happen. The wilds do not.
The trees are thick and the air is full.
I will do better, I promise.
There is little that can be done about it at this point in time, I'm afraid.
The wilds do not discriminate on
What?
anyone. Don't worry yourself.
And then Cass is like, what the fuck y'all talking about? We're lost! No.
Well, I mean, I know that technically it was like the roll too, but would it have changed anything? In my cartographer's tools, I have a pair of compasses.
I mean,
Do you mention this?
this is something that Cass brings up now that the day is...
Cass is about to get slapped.
now that the day is over, Cass is like, oh, if you weren't sure where you were going, I have this compass. And Azaka probably does like turn and look at you. And the first thing she says is, what the fuck is a compass? And then second, she goes, if you had something that could help us, why are you waiting until now to bring it up?
Well, you're a guide. I thought you knew where you were going.
So did I. That's all she says. She's like, so did I. But here we are, and she gestures at the river.
And I'll hand her one of the compasses and show her how to use it real fast.
Alright.
Well, we all learned something valuable today.
Learned something today. Yeah. Alright. That was good.
I literally had to type in cartographer's tools, D&D, because I was like, do compasses exist in this world yet? But
What
they
is
do.
it? What is it?
Well,
my
I'm sure the
toolkit?
sextant exists, which is
Yeah.
part of navigator's tools.
Yeah.
But she's not a sailor, so she wouldn't even know what that is. She'd be like, what the fuck is a sextant? And you have to buy me a drink first.
When we sit down for the evening, I'm going to pull out the Kegatej. And it's
Everybody
out in the
can
open
shit
so
first.
everybody knows it's there. And then I just sit next to it. Does anyone want to drink?
Azaka helps herself to several.
Don't go too heavy.
Of course not. Never. Why would I do so? She's on her third one.
I will take a drink.
Yes, Thurian will help himself to one.
I will
Everybody
mark
get
off
drunk.
these drinks.
Everybody get
I'll
drunk.
have one as well.
Sandala also helps herself to one, and then sits beside Cass.
So, Zaka,
Yes.
how long have you been able to shapeshift that way?
My people are natural lycanthropes.
Is it difficult to control?
Incredibly.
When I go into my my battle haze, I have the spirits with me. Is it
Can
similar?
I... Oh, sorry. Can I give that a nature roll to see if I know what lycanthropes are?
Sure.
Are they monsters?
Uh,
Could I find them in my
My
knowledge
knowledge
Sounds-
rolls are real shit today.
It sounds fancy. What were you saying, Kay?
Said, are they monsters? Can I find them in my monster guide?
Unfortunately, they are not written in the Volo's guide. Actually, hold on. Did they add a thing for lycanthropes in Volo's guide?
Hey, Shay, how much water in your barrel have we gone through?
We topped it off.
3 days ago.
Yeah, we topped it off. Yeah, a couple days ago. So, it was full. I'm back down to. So I have a lot. It's almost full.
Okay.
Volo's guide to monsters. Because basically, if it's not written in the actual book, that it's not there. Is there anything on lycanthropes?
You're good.
There are not. No, you need to buy Volo's monster manual to have that information.
Yeah, that's fine. I do want to try and see whether it's talking to Zandala or I always forget their names. Azaka.
Mm-hmm.
I want to figure out if there's just like anything in Mesro, because it says that there's a what I have down is that they're a group of holy warriors and it was destroyed during a spell plague. Like, do you think we would have to worry about like undead being there? Probably.
When you ask that, Azaka says, "We've been lucky to avoid them, but there are roving hordes of undead all throughout the jungle. Mesro is no different. We would likely come across them there as well."
Okay.
Well, at least we were taken in the direction that there were none. Silver lining.
None so far. Oh, you know what? I should roll something because they got lost. Wow. Ah, same number. Okay.
On that note, I would like to take the opportunity to make another druidic message just in one of the trees that we're sitting around. Basically just detailing that, yeah, the Soul Monger was not at Firefinger. Big surprise. We are now traveling to...
Okay. Yeah, that's easy enough to carve in.
Oh, it's magic.
Magically carve in, without harming the tree itself.
Exactly.
Or causing it exquisite pain, depending on what kind of druid you are.
I do not cause it exquisite pain.
The tree is like, do it.
Do
I
it.
want it.
Burn it into my bark. Yep. Alright. Who's keeping watch? And when you do it, same routine, roll your stuff so we can speed through these
I will.
days.
I will add my survival for the scavenge too.
Mm-hmm.
Since I was sitting on a dinosaur all day, I can keep watch one time.
What? Are you
Well, Cho and I only need 4 hours of meditation.
Okay. Well, if you guys insist,
saying?
I'll go to sleep.
That's a proper slacker. Alright. Time are we at? Ah, okay.
If
So...
we get there, I'll be helpful.
It's gonna be too late to try and do anything new, but if it's something substantial, we'll pause where we're at. So Falk has a chance of a random encounter tonight. Loop. Ah. Okay. This might be able to wrap up quickly. Valkyrin, while you're on watch,
Valkyrie.
Sorry, you're right. Valkyrie, no longer Valkyrin, probably would be a very different reaction if it was Valkyrin. That's not my problem.
Whatever it is would have gotten shot.
Yeah. Well, it would have seen what happened to the person, like, I'm going to see what happens here, and then it's time to shoot him. Alright, so let's see here. How many people are there? 6 of you? 7.
Yeah, plus cherry picker.
Plus cherry picker. Plus cherry picker is 7. Okay. Okay. Toe is currently meditating when you notice that a giant poisonous snake has emerged from the underbrush and is making its way over to attack her. Your perception is enough to notice it as it's coming, but let me see.
This might be pertinent. I do have danger sense.
It might be pertinent. Giant poisonous snake. Do you have a stealth? You do not have a stealth. Why won't you just show me the character sheet? Giant poisonous snake. I hate Roll20 sometimes. Oh, you're looking it up in the compendium. You didn't actually want the stat block, did you? snake. No handouts. Alright, then want you to see what these things are. Bloop. Okay, it is not very stealthy when it comes out, Velkarn. There's a chance for you to do something, but it has quite the lunge on it when it goes to bite Toe.
As I usually say, I don't have any hurty things.
No hurty for you.
Can I, like... Hold on, let me see what I actually had prepared, because I hadn't done my prepared spells yet.
It would still be the night before, so you technically don't.
Even after my 4-hour meditation, while Toe was doing her watch?
Well, it's not pertinent because you would have had the whole day of a prepared spell list, so it is just whatever you feel you would have had prepared from that.
Can I try to intimidate it?
Absolutely.
Like,
And how do
spread
you-
out my feathered arms to make it look like to make myself look more like a bird,
like a
since
big
I'm
scary
already
bird. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, birds eat snakes.
I mean, snakes also eat birds, so this could go either way.
But if you're bigger,
I mean, this is a medium-sized snake, so it's a big jungle snake. I want to see how it goes, though. Please.
Oh, shit!
You would not have had time to boop yourself, though.
Oh, just still, it's an 18.
Yeah. Alright, so wisdom to... Okay. You make yourself look big like a bird, and you make a sound to try and startle it. It hisses at you, and it does turn off and go in the other direction, back into the brush.
Are there any more?
Nope.
Is it just the one?
Just the one.
Oof, I'm glad that worked, because... Oh, well, I mean, I did have protection from poison.
Am I aware of what just happened?
How noisy was she being?
Did I hear, like, the hiss?
No. How noisy was Val being?
I mean, as noisy as she needed to be to get it to GTFO. So she wasn't trying to be quiet at all.
Yeah. Well, it's... Yes, sure, you're awake.
Okay. My ears twitch and then I hear the hiss, like, near me and then slink away. And you just glance over to where Falk is. Thanks.
That's all I could do.
It was impressive.
It was literally the least I could do.
Literally. Actually, it was the most I could do.
That's fair.
Except for to heal her afterwards.
You have a, You have better skill at such things than I do.
I think we all have skills that others do not possess. That makes us a good group.
You're right.
You should go back to sleep so you're not exhausted. We'll need your skills in the morning.
Of course. I close my eyes again and my ears go.
Alrighty, so we have enough time to get another day going. So, let's find out what the weather is like. D100, please.
keep my portent from earlier.
Nope, you have to roll them.
Okay.
Or does it say you can keep them? Because I'm pretty sure you have to roll.
It says after a long rest, I think you have to redo it.
Alright, so please re-roll your report. 60.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do.
A mist gives way to another rainy day.
Hey, we have water tonight.
Okay.
13 and 13. Hey. You can do fairly well on any roll you want.
I'm gonna fill the barrel back up. As we
Do you want me
prep
to?
To leave.
I have create water prepared. How much water do we need?
She wants to put the rain catcher out while you all are traveling.
Oh, I thought that was
This is
for the night.
No, this is the day that you're currently on.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So
then.
it is raining
Now
today.
it's on cherry picker.
Well, whenever someone needs a drink, just point your face to the sky and open your mouth.
Yep, do the turkey.
Fall the raindrops were lemon drops and gumdrops.
Oh, delightful. Alright. We are heading back out. What pace are we moving at today?
We can try a fast pace to make up for lost time.
Make up for
Yeah.
Azaka's colossal fuck up. Alright.
We
Which way are
have-
we
we have a-
which
we have a
hex are we
compass now.
heading are we intending to head into? The explored one or an unexplored hex?
The explored one would probably be safer for us.
Safer and faster, I'd like to
Yeah.
think.
We've already been.
Yeah, I mean, sure, that makes logical sense, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna head that way. She does not have disadvantage today because there is no mist.
We already she has advantage because there's a compass.
You know what? Well, it doesn't totally help. I will. You know what? I'll give it. Yeah. Okay. I don't see why not. So that sets, and it's a fast pace. You said.
Fast pace for today.
All right. What's the intent for the second square or hex? Up or down?
Probably north again.
Yeah.
This
okay,
one?
Yeah, I'd say try north again.
All right.
yeah. Keep that solid.
Congratulations. The yellow is for danger. You're on terror alert yellow. Means that things are much more dangerous. But you don't get lost this time. Azaka eventually figures out how this compass works. We will take rest, do the rest. If I can get us as close to Mesro as possible before the day ends.
I will use a first level spell slot to fill up the
The water.
water.
I will top
That gives
off.
10 gallons.
It's a good thing you guys have a cleric. I need to kill her.
And while we're doing that, I'll cast Goodberry to offset the need for rations today.
Alrighty. I need another watch from you, Val.
Oh, yep. This I can boop myself for.
This you can boop yourself for. Alright. Let's see if there's any fun tonight. Nothing interesting happens tonight. The chance for it does go up depending on the color level that you're in. So this is slightly more dangerous, but you guys are good. You take the precautions necessary while camping. The next day, D100 for the weather.
2d20.
Quick question.
Yes.
When we move at a fast pace on the land, do we
Oh.
move 2 spaces?
You do move 2 spaces.
Did we?
You did.
No. Okay.
Remember, you went 1 in the opposite direction of where you wanted to be.
Right.
Hey, that is a decent and a very good portent roll.
Yeah, you can swap out an enemy's attack roll with that one and force them to
You-
fail.
You can,
Oh,
you can,
okay. I thought that I could just swap my rolls. Okay.
no, you
cool.
can swap anybody's rolls.
Okay.
Yep, you just have to be able to see them. I think you have to be in a certain range.
Yeah. something to that degree. What's the D100 for the day?
Oh, right. No,
29. All right, 29 is sunny with periodic rain showers. So the clouds break, but it does rain off and on throughout this day while you're traveling. In general, there being a 1 in 3 chance of it currently being dry in the character's position. So it is more likely to be rainy than not rainy. That's a 1 in 3 that it's sunny while you're traveling. Are we moving at a fast pace again? Anybody? Bueller?
Well, we move it, what, 2?
Two
we
if you
move
go
fast?
fast, yeah.
Yes.
Might as well.
Yeah, sure. And I'll preemptively cast Good Berry in the morning to offset rations for today as well.
Alrighty. So Asaka with the compass is still good enough to get you where you need to go. Is the intent to go up or down for the hex clear?
Up, and then we'll start going down the hexes.
Up and then down.
Up and down,
Mhm.
up and down,
So
up and down.
clears the 1, clears the 2. It comes in another easy day of traveling. We'll roll for chances of encounters. There will be 2, which means we will get to those next week, but I will roll them to see what comes up. No, that one doesn't count because they're dead.
You're gonna be
Oh, did you roll the Terrafolk?
Yeah, it was for Terraform.
Their dead bodies fall out of the sky.
1d20.
Dodge and weave.
Yeah, just a corpse falls on you. Flat.
It's really a skill challenge check for the Terrafolk falling out of the sky.
Yeah.
And then do one of these, and I will combine the 2 to make this easier for next week. Boop. Boop. Oh. Okay. Cool. Well, this will be where we wrap up for tonight. There's no time to really get much else, and we are actually 2 minutes over, so that works out just fine. So thank you everybody for watching. We completed Firefinger with no deaths and a level up. Azaka has completed her loyalty mission, so she is sticking with you for the duration of the journey, unless you really do something to piss her off. Hopefully that won't
Yeah,
happen.
she won't die in the suicide mission.
She won't die in the suicide mission, unless you make some really bad calls. Because, you can just get everybody slurring. It's fine. We'll go ahead and start up our round of outros. We'll start with Max. Why don't you get them going for us? Boyo.
Yeah, I'm Max. I don't really do much besides this. That's it.
Alrighty. Why don't we jump over to Dino?
I do this here, and I usually play Valorant. I stream Valorant with some friends on Friday. Hopefully that'll start up again once it comes out. And I do this in other places.
And Kate.
Okay, I am a cosplayer. You can find me on Instagram at kcl.cos. However, I will not be posting anything in the next few days/weeks, so that all the focus can be on the Black Lives Matter and everything that's been going on, so everything can be focused on that. So I'm letting all my fellow creators do all that stuff. So, yeah, that's really it. You can follow me on there, and all my other social media is attached to that, but I urge you to read up on what's been going on recently.
It's very important. Shay?
Hello, I am Shay. I'm a member of Partywipegames. You can find me here most days of the week, as I am in many of the games here. Occasionally I run a game. I am also an artist. I do commissions and draw things, and I have a Patreon now, and that's up and running. I am currently designing a character with the help of the audience. Once this character is complete, which I plan on completing on Monday for everyone to watch. My streams are usually usually 4 to 5 on 4, or starts at 4 or 5 and then runs up until just before our Party gaming games. But once I have this character complete, patrons will be able to vote on what happens from scene to scene, and we can do it that way. You can also find me on Twitter at JimShay. Patreon is Patreon/ShayGem, like it's supposed to be. I don't know why Twitter's backwards, but it is. That's me.
Alrighty. Well, hey, if you really like this stuff, you can check us out tomorrow, where we will hopefully be playing Curse of Strahd, but maybe playing something else. Who knows? We'll see what the DM wants to do with that. Otherwise, that's really it. We will be back, and just remember, Black Lives Matter. Stay safe. Don't go out into the streets unless you have to, because there is still a pandemic going on. So
Yep.
if you feel the need to riot, loot, and not give a hoot, just wear your mask and avoid 6 feet with everybody while protesting, I guess.
And don't loot.
Yeah, don't loot, please. You can protest, just don't loot. It doesn't help. Anyways,